So what we're going to do now is measure the performance of the model, and that's we're going to use the root mean square as the performance measure. So data, load it from the repository. You're going to want to build your model, so we're going to use the linear regression model here. And you want to apply the model to your data, and then you want to use the performance operator to calculate the root mean square. Okay, and then we come up. So the data goes into the model gets built, model gets applied. We're going to use the original data here, which you don't want to do generally, but we're going to do that for now. The data goes to the performance operator, performance data goes to the results. Hit play, and you get your root mean square of 9.45. Now generally, you don't want to use cross-validation to get a more accurate performance measure. So without using cross-validation, it's just going to see how the model applies to your original data. And it can build like a really nice model for that original data, but it's not going to be very predictive of how it works on new data that it hasn't seen before. So by using cross-validation, you can it grabs a subset of the data, say about 90%, builds the model on that, reserves 10% to validate against, and then does that, and then it does that about 10 or 20 times, rebuilding the model until it gets the lowest root mean square error. So let's do that. So let's just delete these guys. So what you want to do is use the cross validation operator. So we're going to grab data. Use the cross-validate operator. Now this is a chained operator, which means that you have to go inside it and add more stuff. Okay, so we're going to hook up that, and then double-click. And then inside you get your training side and your testing side. So the training side is where the model goes. Okay, hook that up. The testing side is where you apply the model and you check the performance, and then it kind of cycles through several times. Okay. So you want to hook up your model to the apply model, hook up your test data to your unlabeled, hook your result to your performance, to the output. Okay, this means that it trains the model, build on about 90%, depending on how many cross-validations you do. Applies the model to the unvalidated, so the untested data that it hasn't seen before. Checks the performance, and it loops around several times. Okay, and then you hit the hit process back here at the top to go back to your previous guy, and then it'll up the model, training data, performance data. Let's do that. Okay, so now our root mean square went up a little bit to 9.68, which isn't too bad. But it does show that the root mean square error will increase when you apply the model to unseen data. And that's about it for now. Thanks.